Hey Stampers, it's Dana again. I've got two little projects for you today. They both involve triangle boxes, but they're totally different from each other. Let me just empty my little bin. Oh, stop saying I saw a lady, I can't remember her name. I can't even pronounce it. I don't think she was German. And she made triangle boxes. And they're just so cute. Look at that. This is done by a 6x12. It's just so cute. They untie at the top, and you can get all sorts of in these boxes. Absolutely stunning. I've just practiced on my non-designer series paper because I don't want to waste my current stock. But they open up and you can get all sorts in these. Then they're just so simple. So what you do is you're going to thread that back through there, and then thread this one back through here. But you could put these, not this size maybe, but you know, you could put these, you could put all sorts in there as a gift. So just tie them back together. I'm all fingers and thumbs when it comes to the baker's twine. But yeah, they just tie clothes like that. They're brilliant. Absolutely fabulous. So this is, like I say, 6x12. I've also done a 5x10. Look at those swans, how cute. And you could put different ribbon on, it's entirely up to you. This one then is 4x8. How cute. Needs to be tied a little bit tighter. This one then is 3x6. It's just so cute. And you can see the arrangement of that. And this one is right there, 6, 5, 4, 3. 6, 5, 4 and 3. 2, sorry. So that's your little 2x4. 6x12, 5x10, 8x4, 3x6, 2x4, and I even went ahead and did a little 1x2, which is tiny. And I mean tiny, but I couldn't get anywhere to puncture the holes through, so I just glued the sides shut. But look how sweet. You can go any size you like. But there's that little one. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how cute. And if you made them all the same size, you could stack them, I suppose, around each other. Make about a big cake. So I'm going to make this one and this one with you in different designer series paper. I am using retired stuff, but these would stack inside each other. You know, like the Russian dolls. And then you could store them that way. They're just so cute. Oh my word. I think it just literally stack inside each other. So you could have a right collection of little boxes, you know, and they've got them on hand. I will stack them later actually. And the other little box, I'll show you after we've done this one. So I am using retired cardstock, but these are done in a flash. I mean, I haven't put any sentiments on. I will do a couple for these ones. And right, let's just get going. It's the most simplest thing on the planet. So I want this to be my outside. So I'm turning my cardstock over. And you're not going to believe this. This is 12, so we're just going to score this at 6. Then we're going to turn it to the 6-inch side, and we're going to make a mark with the little end. Spin it round and make a mark at 3 at the other end. So it's 3 and 3 and 6 through the centre. So you're going to take your point now, which is there. Line it up. I've got a red mark all the way down mine, so I know which is the centre of this. I just use my Sharpie. So pop this in at 6, spin it round till you get to this score line here on the 6 and score down. You could do this with a ruler and your scoring tool, but I just find this the easiest way. And then spin it round the other side, lifting that up because it's going to drag. So lift that up and pivot it round till you've got it on this side as well. And score to that corner and then just repeat the process. I'm going to go, my mark is here at the bottom, so just pivot it round till I get it lined up on the score. I'm just going to score into that corner and then pivot it round and score it onto that score line there. So we're going to leave that for 2 seconds whilst we do our 5x10. Now again, this is 5x10. I want my little love hearts on the outside, so we're going to score at 5. Pop it in at 2.5 and put your mark. Spin it round 2.5 and put your mark. Again, we can do this on here. Put that on there on the 2 in the centre. Pivot your card round until your score, it's on your score line there, and score. If you want to use a pen and a ruler and your score tool that way, then you're more than welcome to do so. And score. And then we're going to do the same at this mark. So I'm going to pivot that round till it gets that on the score line. You'll never make a simpler box in all your life as this one. It is just adorable. So spin that round. My crease line is there. And that is it. You can pop that away now. So we're going to fold along the score line. Use your bone folder. And then we're going to fold these in. There's no cutting, there's no tape involved. You can literally throw a gift box together with your piece of cardstock, your bone folder, a hole punch and some ribbon. And then whatever gift tag you want to put on there as well. So look, this is how your box is going together. Just like that. And then when we close that with our ribbon, it's done. How quick was that? So I've got my hole punch here. This is only a small one, but I'm going to use ribbon this time. So what you want to do is close your box, open these 2 flaps, go in with your hole punch, only about 1/4 inch down, and punch. So there, and then you're just going to repeat the process on this side. Turn it round, open your flaps, only so you can get in. Put this in, 1/4 inch, and punch. So, and this is going to be the back of your box now. This is the bit you will have on display. Because my love hearts are running the wrong way. So this is the top of my box. So for this, I've got this gorgeous ribbon. I know it's retired, but I'm not wasting nothing. So again, open the one side, put these together and you'll see your holes line up. Thread these through. We can always look at that. It does fray, but you could use your crocodile or your 1/8 of an inch circle punch. Yeah, I haven't got that very good, but I'm just going to open that slightly. If you haven't got the patience to close that, do this. Just thread this through this one. I'm going to close that up a little bit. I know it's going to fray, but we can trim that off at the end. Push it through there. Close it too and push that one then through there. But oh my gosh, how quick and simple is this? It's a gift box, it's a gift bag even. You could use these straps as handles. It's entirely up to you. I'll try and keep, oh no, this one wants to go on the outside. I've done that wrong. Wait there. I need to go through that one first. Don't worry about the ends, like I'm saying, we're going to trim that off, close that round, and then this one's coming out this side. But Trust me, you'll never make a box so fast in all your life. And a nice looking one at that. People are going to think you spent ages doing it. And they just won't realise how simple it was. So, close this up. I think I should have stuck to my, what's it called? Just tie it in the bow. Look, it keeps your box closed. You can get so many goodies in there. And then just tie a little bow. How cute. And you can just pull those a little bit smaller. Oh, I think this is just so adorable. I need that little, there we go. Now I can trim them ends off. That one's okay because we haven't messed around with that. But that's your 5 by 10 box. How adorable. This is the top. That's the only little bit of waste I've got. Now we're going to come in with our other box. And when they open up, it's double-sided. So they've got that beautiful paper on the inside as well. So corner to corner. I know we've scored, but you want to make sure your paper lines up. And score that way. Now open it up. And just do exactly the same. Oh my god, how simple. I'm never going to buy a gift box again. You know, obviously if it's huge then I will, but I will then make gift bags at 12 by 12 like I've done in the past, and I've done a video on those. Any size bag from 12 by 12 downwards. I think I took them all the way down to, with this, it's because my pattern isn't directional, it's entirely up to you which way you put them. But look, when that ribbon is cut, look at the size of that, and beautiful how the box looks. Just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So again, open up your flap. I'm going to get my crocodile for this one because that ribbon is a little bit thick. I've got a bigger hole punch on this side, so I'm just going to get this out. Love this. So that's my bigger one. So I'm going to close them up, go in, only about 1/4 inch down, and crop. And what have I done on that? Why's that got a hole in it? I don't know. Why's that got a hole in? Well. Never mind. And then I'm going to go in there. Sorry. Punch a hole in there. Just going to clear this out. There we go. So, there's my holes made. I'm just hoping I've got enough ribbon. I think that's like, this is the glimmer ribbon that was from Celebration. So I'm going to slide that in there. I don't think this one will fray as much. It might, but... So this one is going through there. I'm going to open these loosely. That way I don't have to... Oh look, it has threaded. Shredded, but it doesn't matter. Poke it through. And this is our other box. Bring those together. Have you ever seen a box done so quickly and yet so beautifully as well? So I'm going to tie these in a knot. In a bow, sorry, not in a knot. Ew, no knots here. Look how pretty that one was. Oh gosh, absolutely stunning. I'm just going to adjust my bows a little bit. pull them just slightly tighter. And now I can trim that one off because that was the one that's frayed. And they look beautiful. Look how simple. And they line up perfectly on the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous. My husband likes... What inspired me for this is my husband loves Toblerone. But I know I can't get a Toblerone in here. But I just couldn't resist making these. So I'm going to do some embellishment, some sentiments for these. I'm going to be using this one, You Are My Sunshine, My Only. I think it's absolutely lovely. Or you could use Lovely Friend, Darling, or I don't know. You could use these if you want to go slightly bigger. But I'm using my 1 3/8, 1 3/4 inch circle punch. I have some scrap Whisper White. It's the thick, that one is. And I'm going to get my Calypso Coral for this one. And it also will tie in with that one because they're all the colours that were out. And I'm just going to ink this up nicely. Look at that. You Are My Sunshine. Absolutely beautiful. And we got two together there. And I'm using, like I say, my 1 3/4 inch. I know it's a little bit big, but you'll see why I'm using this one in a moment. I've got plenty of sentiment space because I'm popping on behind some gold foil and I'm using the Starburst punch. I've got plenty there left over. So I'm going to adhere those down on there. I just want all that showing. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to use a bit of tearing tape on the back of here. And then I'm going to use dimensionals on the other. I love this. It's so strong for putting these sentiments on. So sticky. Have you ever seen a project come together so quick? So I'm squashing them all down so when I lift the back in, when I find my pokey tool, I know it's coming off. And I think that is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to line that up. Nice little board all the way around. We always tend to shrink them down as much as we can, and you know, I'm going to add some rhinestones either side here. I mean, you could turn this into a little tab and attach it with ribbon. I'm going to put them on with dimensionals. And these gift boxes, you do these and stack them all inside each other for different size. I thought the little small one, the 2x4, you could pop a little tiny pair of earrings in there at with some the shreddy that's Stampin' Up! Sell. You could probably put a little ring box inside there, or a little bracelet for a child. Beautiful. Or you could have a bag of chocolates in here. You know, it's endless. We sell Stampin' Up! Sell glassine bags, so you could fill this with chocolates. And the bigger one, well, there's no end to that one because you could get a nice scarf in there. You know, gorgeous little Christmas presents. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I've got one stuck to the back of my little ones, and I'm just going to run 2 on each through the centres. perfect. Take off the backings. You could even add another little bow if you wanted. I'm just going to attach this. It looks like oh, it's beautiful and lovely, gorgeous pyramid. Isn't that pretty? Who wouldn't want that as a gift? That is just beautiful. And again with this one, we could have used Melamambo, but there's Calypso Coral in here as well. And because I'm showing two lots of boxes, and there you go, that can go on there as well. You could stack them now inside each other until you've got gifts to give away. And I know my gorgeous friend Lorraine is making jewellery boxes for her friend and gift bags. So these would be perfect for your friend. She upcycles jewellery, so they'd fit inside each other, Lorraine, as well. So, and they store flat. Open them up and lay them flat and then put them together as you need them. But there's those two beautiful little pyramid boxes. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love them. So that's those. So I've got 7 boxes over there now. The little one I'm not counting. It's just so cute. So I'm going to remove this. Clean that up. I have another sentiment in this beautiful stamp set and it says thank you. So I may use that. I might even use the best wishes. We'll come across that. I'll just show you my other box first. So we can cross that bridge when we come to it. I've had this paper given to me, which was gifted to me, but I can't remember by whom. But absolutely stunning papers. And this is retired pink pirouette. So I've sealed the bottom of the box, but the top does open, I promise you. So you can pop chocolates in there as well. You probably get, about 4, maybe, well, 3 or 4 Ferrero Rocher, or maybe 4 or 5 Lindor chocolates in there. And then seal that up. I'm going to leave my flaps a little bit longer, so they tuck in at the side a little better. Oh, it's not even inside. It would help, wouldn't it? So we're going to make this one now. I just seen somebody make this with the gift punch. And I thought, well, not everybody's got the gift bag punch. So let's make it my way. So I'm going to use, this is Poppy Parade. Gorgeous paper. And these are our stacks from the Brights. And these measure, I think the box when it's all made and closed is 2 by 2 by 2 by 4.5. 4.5. I'm going to have to leave those flaps just a little bit longer to tuck inside there. But it will close. Or you could seal it, you know, keep the surprise inside. And then you're going to need, because I've decorated the tops, going to be a little bit of fiddliness involved with that, but well worth it. Because look at that little box decorated all the way round. Come on now, get in and stay in. I mean, you could always add a little glue dot to keep it closed. But the flaps, what we're going to do on the next one, slightly longer, so they should expand inside the box and keep it shut. And these are just 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So let's get going. Let's get ready to rumble. So we're going to need our Simply Scored again. We're going to pop this in at the 6.5 inch. Have I gone over? Yeah, I think I have. I think this is a little bit too long. Just right there. My eyesight's off again. So this needs to be 6.5 by 8. Now, well, it says it's okay, look. But when I put it in my scoreboard, it says 6. Oh, it is 6.5. Oh, Greenie, you need new glasses. I need new glasses. So, no pressure here. You're going to score at 2, 4, and 6. And you're going to spin it round then. You're going to score this at 1 3/4 and 6 1/4. That gives you a lovely 1, 2, 3, 4.5 inch gap. That's it. We normally have 4 sides to a box, so it's quite, you're thinking, oh, what the hell, what the hell. So I'm just going to fold and burnish my score lines. This will not take long at all. And a gorgeous thick paper. And you can see the score lines on here, which is what I like. So taking my snips, we're going to miter those just a little bit up to the corner and remove these little flaps. Don't need those. I've got glue on my scissors, so I need to clean them. And again this side. There's a fly in here and it's doing my head in. Get away. I went to zap it earlier but I couldn't. So on this now we are going to remove, sorry, on this side, doesn't make any odds what side, we're going to remove those first 2 boxes and we're going to trim up the centre of that score line. So it's bugging me, that fly, so you don't need that flip a bit. Right, I'm going to fetch back my scoreboard. Oh, I'm not, I'm going to cut first. I'm just going to, you've got to cut up the flaps on this. I'm back with my scoring tool. And again, I'm going to, because these are all 2, pop them in and with your small one, mark at 1, 3 and 5. And again, we're going to go from there to the outside score line and score. Back up, fold them down so you can see the score line coming in and score. Same with this one. On the line, pivot it round. There we go. Score, and this side do the same. I'm looking for that red line. I think I need to mark my line, it's fading slowly. Again with this one. There it is. Again, you could do this with your stylus and a ruler. I just love using my Simply Scored. Whoops. And again to that corner. I don't know why I've done it. We only need to do it to 1. She's done it. No, I haven't. No, I've done it right. Whew, let me do this, and I've got to do it on this one as well. Sorry. God blimey, I forget my head. Right, again at 1, and we're going to do exactly the same. Pivot it round. There's my score line. And around this side. And pivot that around. There we go. So we've got all these little score lines. You don't need to fold those ones. This is the bottom of your box. So I'm going to get my small snips. No, I'm going to use my long ones. And we're going to trim up those score lines. And remove them. I did it on those 2 sides like that, and I didn't need to. I ended up having to chop them off because I'm making it from scratch and I've got no instructions. It's my idea. I'm sure there's other people that have done this out there, but I haven't seen any. The lady I watched was doing it on an envelope punch board. Lost me halfway through it. So get rid of those bits. We're going to add tear and tape here. getting as close to the score line as possible and pulling off. Right, we need to snip a smidge, just a tiny, to get, you've got a little point there, tiny. You need to snip that. So that point is perfectly showing. And then what we're going to do, we are going to just snip off. I snip too close. Now slip off just those corners and then mitre. So snip off that little corner and then we need to mitre. Again, this is just so when we pull our flaps over, we can burnish these now. These are going to be what holds your side of your box in. So this is you've got a perfect corner now. So when we attach this here, you can close, and that should stay in there. It's not glued yet, so. Right, we're going to remove this. Where's my tools gone? Oh, there. I'm losing my bits. And now, this is the trickiest bit. Because you haven't got somewhere to fold over and pull, you're just going to push that over. And you're going to line this up. Right on that edge. Right along. Come on now. There we go. So, it's right along that edge. So come over, attach foot. Right, with these gonna go lay flat, but what I did with these, on one of them, just take it off. Then you're gonna line that up. You can take a smidge off this one as well. And then we're going to glue those into place. So grab my Tombow. I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Close that down. I'm going to keep my finger on there while I glue this up. And then making sure that's right along that edge. Oops, oh gosh, I'm too heavy-handed. Go back up, that's it. Pull my flaps back up. I didn't let that glue properly. That's what it is. So keep them together and push that down. I can get that off. Just using my glue eraser until there's no more. And if you get a little bit sticky, use your embossing buddy. It will take the stickiness right off. Gets it off your fingers. Sorry. So that's glued into place. You can sit it on there now and bob your little bone folder in. Sorry about the noise. Pop my glue away. So these should just sit inside there now. Yay, it stays closed. Perfect. So there's that lovely little box. Let's get rid of some of these items off here. Well, you're going to need your big scissors out after. Don't need these at the minute. So I've cut these at 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. So they've got 3 of those. So I'm going to attach those as well. I'm going to use my tacky glue, which is good enough for designer series paper. So decide whether you want the stripes or the spots. I am big into stripes at the minute, so I'm going to glue this side. The Tombow is really strong. This is called tacky glue, and it just gives you that extra little bit of wiggle space. So you can line your designer series paper up perfectly. just use your bone folder to squash this down. And if you've got a little gap, lift it up gently. Put a little more squidge in there. You don't get that much time with Tombow, but with this you do. And I think I had that from the range. You can get it in Hobbycraft all over the place. Most craft places, they sell it online at Sticks. I think it's about £2. But if you just add in designer series paper and you need the wiggle space, then you've got plenty with this. And you only need a little bit. Yeah, I'm loving stripes at the minute. Have all you ladies been and rushed out and watched Mamma Mia? I haven't. Never been into musicals. Never really been into ABBA music, so. But I'm not knocking it. I used to sing along just because it was on. We could have added these, you know, before we put our box together, but you know, silly old me. I'm just going to poke that out a little bit. But this is, oh, I can stick it in. That will stay in. Stop coming out on me. But yeah, no, I've not seen the part 1 or part 2. I've seen adverts. But if I'm going to watch a musical, it's got to be a kids programme. I sat and watched Maleficent last night after we finished filming. I was talking about it yesterday when I was filming. So after I finished filming, I ran in the lounge. Well, didn't ran. I went into the lounge, got my husband to find it for me and put it on. It was in the Sky app store or something. I don't know, he sorts the TV out. Right, with these, 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So you're going to mark it at 1 7/8. I'm keeping the stripes going up. So that's half. And with this, you're going to take that point, trim it to that corner, and this corner up to that point. They might be a little bit long. So what we do then is just trim a little smidgen off the back, and then this should fit on your little ends of your box. If it's still too long, just pull it down and then trim off according. Well, actually don't, because it's going to make it too short on the sides. Pop it on the bottom where you want it, and then go back and trim the top accordingly. So keeping to that straight edge, just come in a touch. And then that should perfectly fit there now. At the end of the day, oops, it's gone a bit wonky. There we go. You can just cut these according. You don't even have to have them on the ends, but I just like decoration all round. And even get the stripes going the right way. So, oops, pop that on the top, into place, push it down. And do the same with the other one. I would cut that line out that you can see there, because you know it's going to be. So I've just gone past that a little bit. Let's marry that up now. There's no precise measurements for this. I'm going to pull out the lid. Once it's in, it's in. And once it's out, it doesn't want to go in. So, because it's a little bit long again, cut from the bottom and go off to that side of it. Fingers crossed now I've got this right. Can you see that? Yay, there we are. There's my little line. There's no way other way I could have thought about doing it, but I just want the decoration all round. Do you know what it reminds me of? A little beach hut. Oh, you know when you go on the seaside, you see all those lovely little beach huts lined up along the shoreline. Get rid of those. Pop our little flaps back in. Or why does it want to go too far? There we go. I've just clicked it into place, and there's my little box. What do you reckon? Is it cute or what? Don't want to push it too hard because it goes in on itself. But yeah, there we go. Just thought I'd make a different shape box for you all. So let's get another little sentiment on the go. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to use Best Wishes. I got some scrap. Making sure it's lined up. I'm going to use black Memento ink for this. Get all on my fingers. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Get my little cleaning cloth, don't want to put it away dirty. I mean, I could have come on and done a video for this one, and come on doing a video for the other one, but the other one was over in a flash. There's no way I could justify a like 5-minute video when I'm normally on a bit longer than that. So there you go, ladies, I've done more. So I'm just going to get as close as I can to the bottom. And then as close as I can to the top. And I'm going to flag the ends, this end. A little bit too much on there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to stick that on dimensionals. Let's see if my large ones fit. Yes, there we go. So, once I finish filming that, I'm going to go and find another kids program to watch. I either love to watch horror films or kids films. So, to me, hands down, I've seen all the horror films going. They don't scare me. So I'm not scared of much. And then I'm going to pop that right in that bottom corner. Grab a few more gems. You could add some beautiful shapes on this box now if you wanted to die cuts, cut it out. You could have had a bigger sentiment. I think that's just so cute. So there is my little triangular shaped box. That looks a bit wonky. Just beautiful. You could, like I say, you could seal your gift inside and just glue it shut like we did at the bottom, but I like the fact that it opens up. So we got that one that I just done. This is the one I done on old retired papers, because I don't see the point in trying to sell them. When I've got them, I can use them. And there's our two beautiful boxes from the first look at him popping open again. Stop popping open. I'm going to have to put a little flap on there or just seal it shut. I might put some glue on and seal this one shut after I put some little gifts in. Oh, it's just come open again. But there we go. We got triangle boxes and triangle boxes. And these are the other ones that I made, the little ones. Get that one out of the way. So these are ones we just made together. These are the ones I made earlier. I'm going to open them all up and I'm going to stack them inside each other like a little Russian doll. Oh, look how cute they are. And look at this. Don't forget this little dotty one. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh. And that was 2 by 1. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoy. I hope you give them all a go, because with these type of boxes, especially these, how nice to present somebody a gift in there. That is just beautiful. So there's that box we just done, and these two, and they're the ones I did earlier. So I would love a thumbs up, thank you, if you don't mind, and a share. And if you haven't subscribed already and you want to, you've got to press this button down here. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, there'll be a little bell that comes up. Press that, and you won't have to hunt and hunt and hunt to find my videos. You'll be sent a little notification, and it'll tell you where to go by clicking the notification. Take you straight to the video, so you won't miss any. I did have a go at trying to make pillow boxes by hand, but I'm not sure if I'm quite there yet. We'll get there. We'll do this one and another one. But thanks for watching. I've gone box crazy. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Love you all. And thank you for stopping by. Love you. Bye.